It's 2019 and I'm on the road. In our last episode, I left my overnight spot just outside of Junda and moved on to Longreach, checking in on the small town of Stonehenge. I had booked the car in for service on Monday and decided to spend a few nights at the Thompson River campground. I had the weekend to explore. Okay, this is Longreach on a Saturday morning, and the town will probably shut down pretty well at midday because the races are on this afternoon. Station's still there, collection of old trucks. Bit of a change down this end of the town though, not a lot happening. In fact, there's a couple of businesses are closed, a couple of the hotels, the Lyceum Hotel. Well, I got pretty much what I wanted. I didn't get the fry pan in the end. I figured, well, the one I've got is still going. When I have to do it, I'll do it. I did buy a heater, or fan heater. It cost me 20 bucks. It was 5 degrees this morning. 5 degrees, felt like 0.6. It was 0.6, stop it. And last night it got quite chilly as well, so just something to maybe just keep the caravan just a tad warmer and cosy, even if it only means turning the thing on for a little while and then off again and that sort of thing, to conserve the batteries. I've also spent this morning studying the battery monitor, how it works, what it does and what it all means. And a few things don't make sense, but we'll see how that all works out. Probably muck around with that more in the bush. Yeah, everybody's very cautious in town here at the moment. And we got some personal repellent for repelling persons. Let's go and have a look over the railway line. So we got that, we got the heater and we got some bread. And the only thing I didn't go for in the end was the fry pan. I figure, well, let's wait until we've got some more money floating around in the account before we do that. This is sort of more the industrial side of things, I think. Tell you what, the wind blows a bit up. I was buying a bit. It seems that the free camp area is actually $3 a night, and it's works on the honour system, so I'm going to stay there for a few nights. I suppose I better chuck some money in the tin. As much as it pains me to do so. The houses are all elevated now. In some cases I guess it's because of the potential of flooding, but the other of course is to let cool air under the house, to keep the place cool in the hot weather. Keep it pretty bloody cool in the weather like at the moment, I tell you that. Mind you, in the old days, the houses even in Perth used to be built on stumps and because with wooden floors, and that sort of thing. Now, I have been reliably informed that a true Queenslander is really only a 4-roomed house. Actually, we'll go that way. It's really only a 4-roomed house, and usually the wall struts are on the outside. Well, you tend to see them built like that anyway. Playground, no dogs, no smoking. Back into town here. Must be bare screen on you or something. This is the Stockman's Hall of Fame. Did this in 2010, so I spent some money that I really didn't want to spend at the moment, but I don't think we'll be doing it again this time anyway. And that's right over the road from the Qantas Museum. Qantas Founders Outback Museum. What's more? And just in there, just the Cattleman's Bar and Grill. Sunday afternoon, it's Mother's Day, and I've been sitting around the caravan and checked out the Honda generator, and yep, it was down on oil. So I don't know whether they put any in at the there's another heap of water in that channel when they serviced it or not, but I decided to run it at full bore, wondering whether or not it's got very glazed bore or not. Pumped a bit of smoke out, put it on full blast, and ran it for about, I suppose, probably an hour. I also brought the batteries up because the batteries are down a fair bit. We're just turning right here. It's onto the road that leads out to Muttaburra. We're not going to go that far out. We're just sort of going for a bit of a drive out here and see what's here. It's been 9 years since I was here. Yeah, so I ran the generator till it ran out, and it's brought the batteries right up a fair bit, right up almost, and that should get me through the night without too many problems. Now, we've got through 2 nights, and they were fairly depleted, I think. So yeah, just out here having a boat peep. Now the sail yard's up to the left. I wonder what the size of their sail yard. I'll go in and have a boat peep. Trucks only pass this point, all others keep out, so that's me. Keep out, it says. The railway line runs right alongside of it. There is a railway line. Now then, that's interesting. Both of those finished just there, but there is a light on the railway line, unless those lights are actually on the sail yards, which I think maybe they are, because I don't think that railway line ever gets used anymore. It's a reasonable size sail yard. Like doing a bit of mucking out and that sort of thing up here. Oh, that's some horses feeding. Where's that other railway go? Interesting. I think we're getting into an area where we shouldn't be. I mean, we know we're in an area where we shouldn't be anyway. But oh, interesting box there. That's a toilet. I see there's a spur line down there. That's what happens. Not a spur line, a loop type thing. This cattle trough right along the water trough right alongside the yards here, so the cattle can at least drink when they're in the sale yards. I see. I wonder what EU cattle are. EU must be the name of one of the agents. That's the sale yards. So we've got the Longreach Golf Club down here. This is a shed. Thompson Brothers Transport Proprietary Limited. Alright. Yeah, so this is the way out to Starlight's Lookout, and it's 45 kilometres along there. Like I said, did that back in 2010. Not going to bother about doing that again. Having audio problems. Might need to do with power. Star Cinema, so there's picture theatre. Irvines, we dress the West in the best. Electronics, Shooby-Doo, Air, news agencies, Target Country. T-Bone, Prices Plus. An electrical store over the road that I thought I might be able to get something at the other day, and they're closed down. This is the Tourist Bureau on the left, Information Centre, whatever you like to call it. This is an interesting roundabout. It's actually an oblong about. Okay. It's Monday the 13th of May. We're supposed to be getting the car service this morning. Problem was the guy booked it in for next Monday, apparently, which of course is no good to me, so we've canned them, and I've booked it into Winton for Wednesday morning. Voted what a rigmarole. The old system where you sort of look up someone's name on the roll, and there it was. And they've got computers there, so they should be able to find it all there anyway, but no, you have to write it all down. Then again, I suppose it was an absentee vote, so you had to write all the information down, and that became your envelope, and then you did your vote, then they put it in the envelope, and they kept it. That was the absentee vote done. And then so now we're packed up, got everything on board, and we'll take a run. And it's only 175 to Winton, so whether I get that far today or not doesn't matter. But we'll take a run and see how we go. I haven't fueled up, I need gas, and I haven't topped up with water, but then again, I can top up with water at Winton, and I can do the dump point at Winton. So we'll see what happens. As it turns out, apparently they're not. They are doing pre-polling at Winton, so I could have gone up to Winton and all would have been good. But still, we based it all around the service, and that didn't happen. So paid $3 a night. That's $9 for the 3 nights that I stayed there in the Honour 10. So that was done. It's all elevated road through here. Lowlands up to the side. They're basically floodways. Well, they're building a road alongside this one, so I don't know what's going to happen with this one. Maybe they're going to have a dual carriageway. Oh, there's a rest area coming up on the right. Yeah, I remember that one. I think we parked on that one once upon a time. I think we did. So flat. Well, we just stopped for about half an hour, I suppose, at Morella. Morella rest stop. It's a lovely day, wind is blowing. Right, this is the Chorragon rest area. We pulled up here just over an hour ago, and had about an hour on the bed. Probably dozing as much as anything. Put the generator on for the hour. The light's just gone orange on the fuel. 527k. Wow. Yes, feeling a bit tired-ish. Didn't have a great night's sleep last night. woke up at one point in time itchy as hell all over. So got up and took one of those itchy type tablet things, antihistamine. Yeah, it wasn't the greatest night's sleep. The rest area came up and I thought there's a good opportunity. There's a lot of these kangaroos on the road. Poor buggers. There's probably a few too many out there, but there's a few too many bloody humans on the planet as well. And therein lies a lot of the problem. While we keep populating the world, doesn't matter what we do, we're going to keep polluting it. We're now in the Lake Eyre Basin catchment area, the Georgina Diamantina catchment area. Plenty of grass out there, but it's starting to look a little dryish again now, so it's been a little while since they had their rain, although it's mainly along the edges of the road. The paddocks themselves at the moment look a little bit dry. 50 kilometres from Winton, and there's a rest area coming up again, and this is the 4th one in about 120 kilometres, so they're doing a good job along here with rest areas. All of them so far provided with toilets. There's a range of hills over on the left in the distance, and I'd suggest that's probably up in there, I think it is, where the dinosaur place is out here at Winton. Rest area and on the right there. Plenty of places for parking and stopping.
Yeah, it doesn't look much out here, but kept looking it up.
Yeah, that's a good rest area, that one. Dinosaurs, 10 kilometres. And there's another stopping bay, but this one's just a stopping bay, that's it. A bay with bins. Mainly designed for trucks, I think. Okay, the Age of Dinosaurs is off to the left there. And we're 12 from Winton. A few of these trucks around today. Looks like they're shifting a few cattle at the moment. This is Winton. Winton to the left, that's the way we go when we leave here. BG service station's up in pieces. Tough tyres, bought a tyre in there last time. Bit of work happening on the street here. They all wear these green and orange things these days, but they look pretty hot, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're designed to wick.
Go to the wall first. Yep, we're following you.
Childcare Centre School, I think it is. Butcher shop on the corner. School zone. Somewhere up here is the dump point. It's got to be a pub, yep. Alright, we're going out to have a look at the long water hole, see what accommodation is available out here at the moment. In 2013 we parked in the middle of one of the rivers. That won't be happening this time, that's for sure. Last time was in October, I think it was. And it was well and truly dry at that point in time. Shared it with a few emus. It's an awful lot more grass here than what there was back in 2013, that's for sure. I don't think there was any at all. Plenty of water in the creek at the moment. The cattle think they're getting a feed. Well, there's a mini drama being filmed out here for the ABC, political type drama thing apparently. They use Alexa mini cameras. Need to look that up, see what that's all about. They'll be bloody expensive, you can guarantee that. We'll actually do our run around and photographing and filming and everything probably tomorrow. I found where my car's being serviced. I've got some food that I needed, so I'll head back now, and then tomorrow we'll fuel up and we'll go and have a look at a couple of things. And we'll work from there. If you enjoyed this video, there's over 200 more just like it on this channel. Subscribe and hit the notification bell and we'll let you know when our next video is available. If you liked this video, hit the like button. And if you weren't that impressed, please don't hit the dislike button. Instead, tell us why, so that we can do something about it. Thanks for watching.